Pete Hegseth responds to war crimes accusations with meme that sends libs into a psychotic meltdown. Uh-oh.
He looks for bad guys driving boats loaded with bad things. Franklin doesn't ask questions, he answers them.
Did they make that with AI?
What's up, guys? Spenny. This might be one of my all-time favorite Trump lines ever. I'm not allowed to tell you that. It's classified, but here, let me tell you the answer.
Let's hear it.
This moment happened just hours ago aboard Air Force One when reporters asked if President Trump has called and spoken with the communist dictator of Venezuela, a guy named Nicolas Maduro. The reason why this is an important question is because we're practically at war with Venezuela right now. We've closed the airspace above the country. It's kind of an alpha move. I didn't know we could do that. Can we do that to other countries? Just to F with them? That'd be awesome. We yeet every boat that leaves Venezuela practically. And allegedly, we already have troops on the ground there. Not sure that anybody has the appetite for another forever foreign war.
Well, okay, so to be fair, I don't really, I think that would be justified though. If they actually are a drug state, that's like they can't even control their own issues. I've said this before about Mexico too, by the way, is that if you have a country that's nearby you and they keep trying to flood your country with, you know, dangerous substances, illegal dangerous substances that are against your laws, and their own country can't handle the problem, I think it's well within our right to solve the problem for them. And, you know, ideally that they're okay with it. Ideally, they're like, okay, you know what, America, we can't handle the problem. Sorry. Can you, like, please help us? Like, ideally, that's how it goes. But if they say, like, no, you know, this is our country and we're okay, you know, we can't handle it, that's just too bad. That's your problem, America. Well, if it's our problem, then we'll make it our problem. Obviously, it's kind of retarded, honestly, to be like, this other country is affecting us negatively. Let's do nothing about it when they're taking hostile action against us, violent hostile action against us. Yeah, it's crazy.
Reasons here. Anyway, here's what he was asked.
It would be the equivalent of, like, imagine you're playing Civ, right? And the other country has a fucking barbarian camp in it. And that barbarian camp keeps fucking raiding your country. And you're like, hey, can you fucking handle that barbarian camp? They're like, nah, we don't really want to deal with it. Well, okay, well, we're going across your border then to fucking deal with it ourselves. Duh.
I want to comment on it. The answer is yes.
And can you tell us a little bit?
No, I can't do that.
Wait, what did he say?
Anyway, here's what he was asked.
I can't understand it at all.
I want to comment on it. The answer is yes.
And can you tell us a little bit?
No, I can't do that.
Did you say it went well?
Oh my God, Ken.
I would say it went well.
So President Trump obviously not really wanting to talk about it, but the classic, I don't want to talk about it, I can't comment on that, the answer is yes.
So it says that the report says you had a phone call with Maduro, did you? And he says, I didn't want to comment on it. The answer is yes.
You'll miss him.
Classic.
Anyway, the point is that, like, there are some sensitive topics about what the administration is doing in Venezuela.
My mom really likes Benny because Benny's like, his attitude is just really good. Like, he's just kind of happy.
Drug dealers and drug smugglers. That's what a lot of strong nations do. That's what some better run nations than ours do. If you are caught dealing drugs or using drugs, you get executed in places like China. It really reduces the amount of drug smuggling. It's great. I don't want more drugs. I don't want more Americans dead. The problem with that is I feel like you'd have to be really, really sure that that's what the person's doing, because I feel like it can be abused. Like, you can basically like murder by government people by slipping stuff into their into their house and stuff like that. By a fentanyl and opioids. And it's been a great evil on my country, and thousands die per day based on that evil chemical weapon that is brought into our nation. Fentanyl is like a mix of 23 different chemicals. It has to be done very specifically in laboratory environments. It's a chemical weapon, and that's what Venezuela is smuggling in here. Anyway, the point is that, like, I mean, I have no problem, right, with the killing of drug dealers. I really don't.
Dude, have you guys seen, like, the freaking fentanyl? Like just like for some context, right? Like, let's see if we can find like a thing on it. And this is like related to the video, but like
Franklin is a good.
Like, they got like people just kind of like this basically. Like they got like fent zombies. And find them. Where are the fent zombies at? Oh, like right there, right there. See the dude? Yeah, like that, basically. Yeah. Just freaking zombies in the streets and stuff. Like, this is what it does to people.
Libs do. Lawmakers warn that war crimes have been committed. Venezuela boat strike. Pete Hegseth accused of war crimes. Let's read. Pete Hegseth has responded to the accusations of war crimes by sharing a meme of a children's book of a turtle character blowing up drug dealers.
Wait, is this where it came from? Is this where all the memes came from? All the Franklin memes?
You ever heard of the Franklin book series? Franklin the Turtle for like little kids and stuff? And pretty popular children's book. Franklin Turtle wants a pet. Franklin's Halloween. Franklin has a sleepover. Franklin the Tooth Fairy. Franklin's bad day. You know, Franklin does thing. And that's the book.
Yeah.
Pete Hegseth shared this for your Christmas wish list. Franklin targets narco terrorists.
Based.
And it's Franklin.
That's incredible.
Blowing up the narco terrorist boat.
Fuck yeah. I love it.
Classic Franklin
I love it.
story. It's been seen by 15 million people, 18,000 reposts, 127,000 likes. This is being beloved. And even an animated series.
God.
Get ready. The animated Franklin series.
That's fucking awesome. I love it.
What a world. So unfathomably based.
Dude, totally.
Need, everyone loving it.
Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, this must have set, hold on, chat. This must have set the leftists, like the woke leftists, like on fire. They must have been so fucking pissed. Holy shit.
On point. Best post on X. Total.
I want to see it. I want to see the fallout. The rage is real.
LOL. Hang on a sec. That's the base department calling. Awesome troll. Might also, Franklin explains what Fauci deserves, learns George Floyd's autopsy, audits the 2020 election.
Oh my God.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen. That's cool. You can do the live action
Do
remake.
the live action movie, dude. That'd be so sick.
It'd save Hollywood.
It would. It would.
Got to teach them young. Secretary Hegseth gets it. Well, anyway, people love this, right? Franklin defends the border with force. Franklin defends the library. And Franklin questions Ketanji Brown Jackson's credentials. That's right.
That's awesome.
The woman is, maybe she knows what a turtle is. Who knows? Yes. Franklin defends the border. They could really make a lot of money. So everybody out here, Franklin stands with Sydney Sweeney. Modern problems require modern Franklin books. Franklin explained Joe's auto pen.
The fucking animals,
These
dude.
are pretty good.
Oh my God.
I fail to see a single thing wrong with this. There you go. Pete Hegseth dropping a Franklin meme on Libs screaming.
Dude.
Yep.
It must be so
All right.
mad.
Well done. Need. Everyone laughing. The best thing about this administration is they give liberals daily aneurysms, bring back bullying. Nancy Mace Democrats, dead drug trafficker. Yes. Fire soon. ADL Franklin.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, got me.
They totally would do that too. They totally would
Your
do that.
posters are in control. Amazing. Oh my gosh, yes. There's
Dude, did the company who has Franklin, did they get mad?
something very wrong with the Secretary of Defense. Libs. Libs don't like it. What are those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness and light for darkness, bitter and the sweet, sweet for the bitter? Okay, dude, they're talking about killing drug dealers. And you could use a lot of Bible verses, quite frankly, about the government wielding the sword, like in Romans from the New Testament. Like the New Testament, the governing laws of modern day Christianity and Christendom, about how the government needs to wield the sword for the terror of evil men.
Yeah.
That's important. Put this effing loser in prison. They're all saying they're gonna
They're
arrest.
mad. They're
Pete
fucking
Hegseth for
so
this,
mad.
for a meme. They're saying they're gonna arrest Pete Hegseth for this meme. Multiple libs are on the record saying as soon as they get back into office, they're gonna arrest Pete Hegseth. This
How?
creature is psychotic and unfit for office.
How could
You're a
they
disgrace.
arrest him for it?
Is this all a joke to you, Secretary of War?
Yeah.
That's Eugene Bindman. We should deport him to the Ukrainian front lines. You know what I mean? He loves Ukraine. What I'm saying here is he loves Ukraine. They're like dual citizens of Ukraine. Why aren't they over there fighting in Ukraine? It doesn't make no sense to me.
Why are they defending drug traffickers? Well, you see, just see this thing right here. This is why. It's just this. This is the reason. Yeah, it's that simple.
All, but none of them go fight in Ukraine. They leak Trump's phone calls. We live in incredibly stupid times. There's nothing Christian about war crimes. If we can't shame, then can we at least have dignity? I fixed it for you. Franklin is a war criminal. I will live jumping on this. Pete Hegseth's response: we have only just begun to kill narco terrorists.
Nice.
That's his response.
Nice.
To the
I love
outrage.
it.
Well done.
Keep doing
Hegseth
it.
dismisses report.
Finally.
Demanded no survivors be left in drug boat strike. Biden coddled terrorists. We kill them. I think that's fine. I see absolutely nothing wrong with this. Well done, Pete Hegseth. SEAL Team 6 went on a second mission to kill 2 individual survivors of the Venezuelan drug boat strike in September. The missions to strike drug boats come with an additional requirement from Pete Hegseth to kill everybody. That's unconfirmed. Democrats seem more angry about Pete Hegseth killing narco terrorists on foreign shores than they do about Afghan refugees killing the National Guard on our own soil. That is absolutely the correct take and true and extremely sad. And would I watch this cartoon and let my kids watch it? Yes, sure. You know what radicalized me to all this?
SZ3V3 says, hey, Leaflit, been enjoying the YouTube content. I just thought I'd pop in and say hi. Thank you so much, SZ. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you.
I went to Kensington in Philadelphia and I saw what fentanyl has done
G.I.
to that
Joes.
place.
Yeah.
You know, you obviously see it a little bit. I grew up in Iowa, so you
The
see
little
like some of
green
the drug
army
culture
men.
and stuff and meth and stuff. Big in Iowa. But
The
I've never
ones that
seen it,
used to
like,
step on all
more
the time and hurt my
unbridled,
feet.
Raw display than the human destruction of Kensington, Philadelphia. Just the worst open air drug market.
You know what's the worst? I don't know if people still have these, but when I was a kid, people had these things called jacks, and they were like fucking caltrops, dude. The goddamn fucking caltrops.
World probably, and it was so incredibly sad, and it mustn't be allowed. And there's a lot of concurring spiritual problems that align with this and that cross it, but I'm okay just straight up saying like let's just be done with all these narco states, including we need to have this posture towards Mexico, frankly, right on our borders, because it's completely run. That's a complete narco state as well.
Yeah, it's like
We'll
I said, we're well within our we are well within our rights to handle if they can. And again, ideally, we say, you know, hey, you're not handling your shit. You should fix it yourself. And then they would say, oh, okay, well, we need some help. It's really bad, right? But that's not an excuse for them to be like, nah, we're not going to cooperate. Then you're not going to do anything about it. Nah, fuck that, dude. If it's affecting our people, of course we would do it. Why wouldn't we? The idea that we wouldn't, just to be like, oh, well, you know, it's their country and they deserve to do things the way that they want. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is funny.
Why would we?
I think it's funny.
You'd have to be retarded. Like, you'd have to be retarded to be like, yeah, they're shipping all of these chemicals that are fucking up our citizens. Yeah, you know, it's fine. Why would, you know, they can't do anything about it. It's not their fault. Why the fuck would we do that? It's freaking ridiculous.
I don't got it.
I feel like I'm the only sane one in the room, man. When I talk with these leftist
It's
people,
your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah.
I don't get it. Really good video by Benny. I will link it to you guys. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I like the Franklin memes. It's hilarious. Should do more of it. Drug cartels are oppressed. Man, more like we're retarded. How did we get so retarded?
Hey, it's Franklin.